very similar to what it's been in the past, where like A seems like a pretty easy site to attack, whereas B's a lot more claustrophobic to attack, and that's kind of the balance of it, right? You know, how do defenses handle an A site that's very, you know, approachable for attacking teams versus, you know, how is the attack able to implement some B pressure to alleviate some stacks on the A site defensively, and it's just going to all come down to this exchange of utility right here at the A cave a lot of the time.
Good reveals coming through as the 0 point to start things off. And then you thought for a moment, with BBG being revealed by an Aldrone on site, that it was going to be a pretty quick cleanup, but Lamond, who was trying to push forward to execute the first kill, gets denied, and now all of a sudden, Gen.G go back to the drawing board as they re-attack towards mid, which Will is still kind of watching from double doors.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be sitting here with the Ghost, just listening in for this. They need to make sure that they are able to kind of swarm him. We do see Bang trying to put a guiding light out there to help Will out a little bit here, but he's unable to dash away, get stuck on the door. Boy, does at least come out there with the classic and change. He's actually able to avoid that fragment a bit, and maybe he catches them off guard because of it.
Yeah, the help from afar comes through, and I was a bit surprised as well. Sean's fragment just a touch.
End of last year, so definitely they're versed on this map as well, despite it being the pick of Gen.G.
Yeah, man, these Bulldogs just galloping these first rounds right through mid. Oh, boy. One left. Sean in the corner. Does well to get the first, but Bulldog too strong. BBG up 2-0.
And they keep 3 of them in play, so that's nice because it means they're
going to get aggressive and take away the caves, and boy, have they. First blood tallied, and then immediately just tracking backwards, just keeping the numbers advantage are built by gamers.
Yeah, again, it's just, you know, them allowing Bjor to just kind of anchor B by himself. They keep some tabs sort of on mid and A hall, so they're playing this heavy forward defense on caves, and that's been the focus for Gen.G, and they've just kind of lost out in some of these skirmishes that we've seen so far, but again, very early days here on Breeze. No one's tournament life's on the line here. There is a lower bracket at this point, worth reminding you, as we do see Rhyme come in here and get the entry onto Bang, try to open some things up, evening the numbers.
Ah, boy, nearly has a chance with a couple of low health pulls in front of him. But will make the play through double doors. Reveal even going to turn on to Rhyme, which means that Poach can start throwing out some darts. They do go a bit awry, though, not quite connecting, so maybe an opportunity for Rhyme to keep his life, and there's also help from Kusta as he makes his way onto site.
Will slips in, though, between pyramids, and I don't think that really got picked up upon, and now Rhyme will get overwhelmed here on site. Pretty clean win for BBG on a bonus, nonetheless. They'll upgrade all of those Bulldogs now to Vandal, so that's always nice for the economy. Team Ace to boot. That's brought to you by me. First half of the audience is probably too young to have watched that movie.
Oh, geez, don't remind me.
We're boomers. You get it.
Holy.
Speaking of getting things, Coach is getting it through that door.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Indeed. Come on, good luck. Flash in your face.
Keep lying
around the corner. More of the oh my. Sean makes it a little interesting, but only a little. BBG, as you expect off of the bonus win, take their 4th round. Clean stuff so far for the deep. Yeah, I was going to say, BBG are still looking to get aggressive. Kind of like Shades of FaZe Clan from Stage 3, where you put a little smoke in and then peek to push it and put some pressure. They now, I mean, for Gen.G, you have to use utility to clear this. That's an Aldrone that's gone, and they're not going to see anything on site with it.
That's the biggest thing. It's not only about kills, it's also about taking space away, disturbing timings, and like you said, burning your opponent's abilities early as Poach is going to come through. Oh, hi there. Will he get out? Oh, he misses! No way! That's such a big miss. That's such a big miss.
But the door will open up. Flash comes through. Gen.G are still finding kills. Now the 0 point will detect the last defensive member of Poach on the site. Seekers are coming through as Bang is making the long rotation, but holy cannoli, Gen.G just...
That was almost devastating. Luckily for Sean, he makes a big play with the flash through the door, and now they still have a 5-on-3. A couple players low on health, but they're able to kind of tuck in safely into K's, and this looks like a foregone conclusion that Gen.G will find their first round here on Breeze. But a very, very crazy one to be. I mean, I really feel like Rhyme almost got into some real trouble there.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, for me, the fact that you get the smoke on the door, so we'll get a little bit of connection here at the end of the round, but it will not likely amount to a post-plant defusal, so it's just all kills from here. And I will say, though, for BBG, taking away these weapons is super valuable. Nature, the last one to survive, just barely. Shakhtar.
Imagine. Oh, no, Nature avoids it. Elbin with that Trailblazer. Might set up for early rotations. Says, look at this. Their Jet's pushed all the way through. That's Will. Might get a big flank off.
This will be a lot of ability for the defense to heavy stack into mid and A.
And they've never really done this yet, so I don't know that Gen.G will anticipate this or even really look out for it. Not this fast. I mean, maybe if you get stuck in case for a while, you'll kind of turn around and look, but Will could really blow this thing up.
On contact, Guamon Poach goes the way of the defense, so that's mid-vents now made safe. Will still lurking. Maybe now with that elimination thinking, I got to wait to make sure they're not going to rotate back over towards B.
Exactly. But now you're running out of resources to commit to watching this fight. That's where Will's position could be even more devastating.
That's Hunter's Fury is so good! Although it doesn't finish off any kills because Will gets the kill from behind. And he only gets, what, maybe 2 of the darts off. I don't even know if he got the second fully. Kusta now stuck forward. Has to try to make something happen from this position. Rhyme looking to assist, but now it's just on to Rhyme. Darts come through, and Will's shut down to the Hunter's Fury probably saved 2 lives.
A B-side anchor.
Kusa's not even going to necessarily make a play for this orb, so he's one off the tour, which is maybe the only thing that they would have for kill potential. But once again, aggression from BBG. It's wow.
It's got to be timed enough though, because there is now a vulnerability that's going to be created where they're not going to be there to support B as quick as they would have been if they just rotated their spawn.
Yeah, but Bjor's seen this with the spy cam. Cages are triggered. Trap wire allows them the first, trying to spam for the second. It's Rhyme up close, dashing to the other side, but oh goodness, Bjor nearly got a lineup. And so now, as the offense does find some favor in the kill feed, they'll have a plant. The thing about this is, do they get a read that this long flank is coming? Because this is the entire retake, is right here off of what happens from Will's position. Now they've recognized it, but do they know that Bang is also here? That's the other question. It's the only player to reveal themselves as Will. Still lurking from the front is Boy. Flash comes out, will not connect. Now the smokes. Trailblazer through. Will push behind that. It does connect. Will finds the easy kill. Also being spammed at through mid, but it's Rhyme with the weapon that's able to at least deny the initial exchange, but nothing further as Bang collects the final 2 plus the defuse.
Yeah, I was a little concerned with BBG when Bjor goes down so quickly. He gets his 1.
Operator for Will. Holding the angle. Sure, why not? Blade Storm. Up and over. Kusta. No, will not be seen.
How is he getting away with this? There's just no one there to trade that back. He's just out in open space, but just escapes easily. That's devastating. They're just Gen.G are just getting daggered before they can even get comfortable, I feel like.
I agree.
It's just every time BBG's been aggressive, anywhere on the map that they choose, they get a kill and they get away.
Now Kusta revealed. Has to rendezvous away.
I like he didn't commit to that peek. Settles for information. They know that they have the 5-on-4 already. That's discipline that you need as a team to hold on to a lead.
Seekers will be thrown forward. Big reveal that there are 2 players sitting over towards A ramps. Will, looking for a pick off the Seekers mid, will not be given an opportunity. And now as Nature sends the Aldrone forward with the toxic screen starting to come through, this would have to be the execute. Not a part of it is Sean, by the way. He's still lurking around through B. The Aldrone does see 1 player over towards double doors, but not a lot of information on what's actually on the site. So here comes the take. Boy able to find 1, then spamming to the toxic cloud, just gets blessed with a second apparently. And Nature just has to sit there and wait for, I don't even know what, just the end of the round really.
Yeah, I mean, Poach is already backed enough watching for maybe Sean making this play with the mid-push. And while Sean gets the kill, I mean, it really doesn't matter when you're still surviving with 4 members and you win the round and you're up 7-1. I mean, I think the biggest issue with that Aldrone is it didn't find Boy. And Boy had maybe the most dangerous position on the site to stop Gen.G's attack from panning through. They only really spotted Will watching door.
We're going to go Blade Sniper here just to help the economy. It's still a thrifty round setup that could potentially win, but you shut down the null command, you get some bless up through the wall. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah, this is devastating. It's just,
I'm
I'm pretty aware of that. They do want to play the game. They're enjoying it right now. Let me tell you that. But we'll see. Maybe this is while Kusa gets off the starting blocks.
So glad that you went there because I was about to say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes the voice lines play in your favor as a commentator. Sometimes they don't.
That's fair.
You gotta take what's given to you. This is different.
Yeah, it is. Clearance through mid.
Mm-hmm.
Guiding light will be thrown up. But look at, again, the forward position for Bjor defensively on the Cypher. He's got traps in front of him that can also keep that mid-cross safe. So you've got one player who's completely dominated control over the site. BBG, of course, now recognizing that this could be a play through mid. Will watching for the peak. There's a kneecap. You want to call it that off of Sean. Gets the kill. Does he expect the second, though? That's the thing. And while Ryan misses an opportunity. Same moment, though. Kusta, opposite side of the map, has also found a kill of his own. The thing is, this offensive take of Gen.G is still not finding a lot of success.
All the timing.
Oh, boy.
Will does at least get that second kill anyway on Nature, but he almost had a chance to get Rhyme down.
Foot.
Still alive somehow. Still alive somehow. Getting away.
Shorty! All
right, man.
Yeah.
Enemy wars.
Okay.
Okay,
Problem is he doesn't have a spike to work with.
That is a problem.
So with the clock being the biggest opponent here, it would have to be shots to connect. Kusta, do you still have an opportunity to find the last? Bang is nearby, but he was instead playing for the operator pickup as a, well...
You don't want to get that pressure put on you this early.
Opening shot from Kusta is going to miss as the early reveal of the defense of BBG will scout out at least the one player. Look at the freedom it's created. Once again, Bjor's forward defensively at B, and Will's making the same route happen that he did the first round of defense, where he's already forward in mid. Reveal does come through into Boyd. That will be a good elimination. Viper Step will come through.
Yeah,
Bang is the only remaining defender to try to hold, and it looks like they're going to set up for a post-plant retake.
Yeah, now they had the luxury to watch for this flank because they have man advantage. They have Viper's Pit down on site. This makes this flank from Will a little bit less likely to pan out the way that he wants to. Good flash, though, comes through, but the timing's bad. And Will still gets his flank off, but now he's kind of alone with Poach. But, I mean, they're getting their kills. They're back into a 2-on-2.
But GMD in the corner. Not to be expected. Poach over the top. He sees both players! Nobody watches the back at all!
Oh, my God. How does he do it? The timing is so unreal. Oh, my God.
Oh, we've gone from... I will see Kusta. Second chance for him, backs away, and the fight will dissolve into not much. But Bjor, through his own cyber cage, maybe an opportunity, but it's just a trade of information and a trade of kills. That does favor Gen.G. They're going to go for a quick plan, and this is the first good look we've seen from Gen.G. yet in an offense.
Yeah, this is one of the best executes they've had, aside from the one that they just lost on A site in the previous round. And it looks like this will maybe backfire a little bit on BBG calling that timeout. They let Gen.G settle down a little bit, figure something out, go for a different play, and now they have a 4-on-2 post plant here. Not that it matters. I mean, BBG has such a strong lead that it would take a lot for them to cough this one up.
And it's still not done yet. It's 2v2.
True.
Come on to the corner. That's his third elimination. Poach waiting for the slide out peek. Capitalizes, but it's Kusta in mid. Finishes the final kill, and so Gen.G will get 2.5, but a one-sided... Oh.
Racking that cage, bro.
The flash, though, still allowing an opportunity for BBG to fight this back. Second flash now going to be popped. Bang wants to try to push for it. The aim is a little bit off, and that's going to allow enough time for Sean to come through and eventually put to rest what was a very scary gunfight. But even with that, BBG sneak on into the site with the help of Boy, and they get the plant off. They still have a chance at the 3v4.
They do, especially with Rhyme having low HP. It very easily could jump back into a 3-on-3 situation here. Gen.G bunching up together, trying to clear up their close area, trying to get into A-halls. They know that door is open. And that's a great kill from Rhyme.
Will's got to find 2 here. Gets the first. And I just got to find them all. Kusta cleaning up Boy in the back of the site. Sean will deny Will's clutch opportunity. And Gen.G do what's required. Take the pistol. Gives him a chance here.
Yeah, you feel like that all comes down to a missed opportunity.
Guiding Light doesn't fully get through double doors here. Oh, boy. Ryan mid-map. Just, okay.
See
that happened.
Yep.
Yeah, you take that alt-door, Poach.
Yeah.
Might be all he gets this round, but...
Facts.
Kusta, point of contact. Sees him. Poach feeling froggy with it. Actually forces the rendezvous, so... I don't know, do you consider that a gunfight win?
Yes.
Me too.
Will it lead to a round win? No. But, good shot.
All right. Prime Gaming flawless, and, well, Rhyme just
Yeah, it's a pretty strong bonus whenever you're able to, bring some Bulldogs and a Guardian in. It's just the 2 Spectres against the full buy here of BBG, who, again, got that Spike Plant round 1, so again, a little bit more spending power coming into this as they just look to get some mid-control. Again, A aggression coming out of Gen.G. And, oh, my goodness. Nope,
his spy cam is supposed to be watching this. Oh, he's going to be frustrated when he watches that moment back.
That's a big opener there to get your bonus going in the right direction if you're Gen.G. Looking to try to get some more here as Kusta's deep towards defensive spawn, though Poach and company are kind of looking for him now. But now Sean's got assistance here from Cave. He'll find out Poach, and this gets really, really dangerous now for BBG.
Oh, absolutely it does. Kusta did tally elimination in that battle over through the rope area vents. Bang mid-map makes some use happen here. And if this kill in the flank is good, not going to happen. I'll say maybe there's a chance for BBG to get into sight, and there still technically is. But Bang, this would be a 1v4 with 6 HP. 3 left to find. Spike planted for his favor.
Yeah, this would be a crazy clutch with this low of health. I think the Spike plant's, the big victory in this one for him.
Footsteps heard, though. Snakebite over the top. First 1v1 will be the one that he loses. So more cheekiness out of Gen.G's defense. Clean stuff and just sneaking behind Bjor. Really the win condition for Gen.G on that round.
Yeah.
Full mid-map. Not seeing anything as of yet. Tapping away, though, as Nature. 1 Marshal down. Will think the better of trying to repick that angle. And now you head over towards what may happen on this execute towards A. Spike is leaning this direction. 2 defensive players watching the opening doorway. And Will just walks right into an owl drone that scouts him out, giving Nature the idea that, yep, there's more still maybe to come up top.
Will watching for this push here. Not good enough to watch it. Doesn't land the kill. Sean will pick that up as well, so things just keep getting better and better for Gen.G. And look, man, as impressive as BBG was in that first half, going up 10-2, if you allow Gen.G to jump up to, let's say, 8 rounds, all of a sudden that doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, it's not even the fact that Gen.G are winning rounds here. It's they're doing it very cleanly. And outside of a sneak plant through the middle of the map towards A, there's really been no offensive success for the side of BBG. Rhyme a bit amiss with the knives. Maybe another chance. Sees that Poach is still nearby, so he'll double cloud it. The Spike is not committed to this, though. And they will back through and head over to Kusta's direction. Rendezvous available for him. Denies the recon bolt. Flash will come out. Nature trying to assist with shock darts, and the defense now has to respond. Kusta for the first. GMD able to get the second, and then Nature will finally finish it all off. That's not before, though. Boy takes a double with him with the Sheriff. Man. Gen.G still just fearless through mid-map.
Yeah, they're just walking A-halls. This is the Seekers, though, will detect this, and that's big news.
Oh, but you've got snipers on both sides of this. Tour on one that gets the Collat Rhyme on the other, who gets a double. And it is a Prime Gaming flawless. Oh, my goodness.
The full house of...
Gen.G's defensive pressure has been aggressive. Even here, 0 point to make sure there's no early pressure through the elbow. Has to be cleared. And for BBG, I mean, you already are dealing with a weakened arsenal, save Will with the blades, really. The Aldrun will get him into mid. That's about it. Counter defensive Aldrun doesn't really see too much, as the toxic screen actually kind of stopped Gen.G from catching information off of their own utility, unfortunately.
Yeah, Gen.G set up to continue to close this gap on the scoreboard. BBG, though, do have a couple of plays out there with the daggers, with the Spectre on Bjor, a couple of Sheros. They do have a couple of ways to maybe create a disturbance. They do have some control of middle. Looking to perhaps set up for an attack on B here momentarily. So they would run into the op of Rhyme, which could be a problem.
Here comes the take. Will's already shut down. Boy, good for one, good for two. Oh my. The Sheriff will connect, and Boy says thanks very much for the scope. Viper's Pit also going to get called in as Poach is going to get the spike planted.
That's big. They still have presence middle as well with Bang. If he gets in behind tunnel, this could just cap it off.
Your timing perfect. Not going to get the double. Bang still trying to play off this flank. An exchange of weapons as Poach is the one who then tallies up the operator from behind. Bang for one. It's a 1v1 situation. Nature onto Boy. Shock dart comes through. Does connect touch onto Boy. The problem here is starting to become the time. And also the decay, making this gunfight much easier for Boy. Nature down to a single bullet worth of health, and that will do it. Man, that decay was everything for Boy.
Indeed it was. Boy, big first half, and oh, look at this from Rhyme. Again, he gets up top and gets a dangerous angle and gets a second for his troubles. Brilliant work there from Rhyme.
And BBG are stuck. Spike's down. You've got to grab that from double doors. Reveal here from Gen.G's defense on the players playing front side. So it really all hinges on what Bjork can do for mid-map. He's got to find one elimination and grab the spike. He's going to get hit by a trademark.
Yeah, he's donezo now. Somehow just has to try to escape at this point. It's the best he can really hope for. He's getting pushed in from multiple angles right now. He's in a lot of trouble, and yeah, he's done for. Spike's still down middle, and as you said, BBG just stuck. Their success is short-lived. Gen.G keeping this one tight. Didn't start out that way, but we're looking like we're going to finish in that direction.
Poach keeping things interesting. There is a lot of time here, but Gen.G, of course, recognizing that they're kind of stuck on site.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
And as Sean moves forward, he takes care of Poach, leaving Boy for a 1v4 that you, well, are going to get caught from behind on, or at least from the little side angle. And all of a sudden, we're within point. Yeah.
Again, it's Rhyme.
Spike down B.
Oh, man. Just defensive flawlessness coming through from both teams.
Yeah.
Unreal stuff. Willow with the hero rifle still, though. Also has the spike. And this little lurk play through mid may give them a timing to sneak up onto Plat. Nature is watching this, but a flash is going to be coming through. That will affect Nature back. And BBG will take over even more space. Second flash comes through. Kusa trying to rotate over to help if he even needs the help as Nature gets the first. No chance for Boy to respond. That will likely mean the round.
Yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted on this one, unless Will can just tee off with this Vandal. He's stuck in the corner, though, never even able to get out there. Rhyme knows where he is and basically has him trapped. Unless he's able to smoke or dash across. And he doesn't even have those abilities left, doesn't look like. We'll rely on the orb to get out of there.
30 seconds left.
Actually surprised Gamal put that up to allow him passage out of there.
Yeah, for real.
Either way, small detail. They're still up 5-on-2. And that should do it.
Surely will. And yeah, it's another Prime Gaming flawless. These defenses have been so good on both sides.
Yeah.
And now Greed.
Again. But they're not using it to cross. They're actually using it as a bit of a feint as they move the opposite direction. So maybe, just maybe, that little adjustment will get them some space and something to work with here.
Kusta's watching this push through tunnel. Viper's put defensively queued up for the front doors at B. And with BBG's forward pressure, they're again missing out on Rhyme mid-map. Although maybe they're not. Poach for a double mid.
That's huge.
And that's a go call to get on into A. Wall will go down, and the only defender to try to hold off against this will be Nature.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right now. Trailblazer comes through, clearing away. Didn't
He avoids
spot him
it.
in sight, though, so maybe he could actually pull the wool over their eyes a little bit here as they come up doors. No one's really looking at him. If you can get a couple of kills, they're still in the contest. That's Spike down, spamming for more against Bang. Neither really connecting the dots. This is getting real awkward. Bang finally clears him out.
The toes. Oh my gosh. Yor has no idea how close that shot must have been.
Oh, it was dangerously close. And that would have stopped the neural theft.
Absolutely. 1v1 mid-map. GMD takes it. Opportunity still for Gen.G. Oh, Kusa just barely misses a sight on Will's barrel of his weapon. So now he's got to try to clear with the operator in a 1v3. And timing not good.
Oof.
Will finding the kill. But my goodness, if Kusa finds that shot underneath the cloud burst.
Yeah, it gets...
Orb will be taken closer to Bladestorm as Will. Seekers will come through. Hunter's Fury now as Poach is trying to clear off the rampway, and he will be successful in that, but the counter coming through. Maybe actually stalls off this offense a little bit longer than maybe you thought. Unfortunately, though, for Gen.G fans, Boy had pushed right through vents and clears off more than enough space to get this spike planted.
Yeah, now it's going to be a tough 2-on-4 retake here for Gen.G to try to stay in this upper bracket, stay in this best of 3. Otherwise, they will drop down. Their tournament lives on the line at that point. Trying to set up the flank through A caves, but, I mean, they just have so much ground to cover.
And there's a flank of the flank coming around the back, although 2 good kills for Gen.G. Will and Boy, 2v1. It's up to Rhyme. Full set of blades available. Time becoming a bit of a problem. Thinking about maybe trying to get this to half. Finds the 1-tap. It's a 1v1 with Boy. No snake bite will connect here. He's through halfway. The blades, they do connect! Rhyme for 4 in a 2v4 situation that Gen.G can pull to round 23.
What a Red Bull club.
This time there's a Marshall for Bjor, and then traditional rifles the rest of the way. And Built by Gamers are going to set up for at least a play initially over here through Elbow. We've seen this before, though, and Nature's going to get a really good read. That's a Trailblazer scene. He sees everything he could possibly need to. Spamming down the alleyway. Actually gets hit with a Marshall shot, so that'll back him up. And the Spike is going to try to push through this. Rhyme also revealed. He'll be dealt with, and okay, clean take starting to come through. All of a sudden, as Built by Gamers get possession of the site.
And Nature gets flashed as well, so he's trying to hold this angle, but he's not allowed. Toxic Screen comes down. Sean and Nature, though, still able to find a couple of kills, but it's short-lived. It's now all on Sean to try to see if he can keep this one strung along. Spike yet to go down, but of course it'll be easily planted.
The thing is,
wants to. Go ahead.
Sean took that little double hop up towards Platt. And I don't know if they saw him go back down, so now it's individual angles being held. But no, Will locks down the archway with the op. It got a little bit too close for comfort a number of different times, but what an effort from Gen.G to get us back to near